Certified most accurate forest zone weather with Chief Meteorologist Chris Suchan.
Word has it there's a special birthday.
Yes,
Oh, yeah.
one of our four zone weather watchers.
All right.
Yeah, so I want to start there. We
Okay.
always like to do this at 5 o'clock here.
Sure.
This is a wonderful program that we have, and it's up in Canyon Lake. Lynn Wickerham celebrating her birthday. So happy birthday to you, Lynn. 89 degrees. We do have Debbie Goldstein in Helotes today. First report from her, 91 the temperature. 90 in Jordanton from Steve Desprez, and out in the Eagle Pass, Maverick County, James Cleary. That's our four-zone weather watcher. All right, so air quality is an issue right now. It's unhealthy at 119. That's code orange. So again, asthmatic or COPD, might want to consider limiting your time outdoors. It can be an irritant with a low-level ozone buildup of that level. Raobi Rodriguez Law, Weather Cam View. Well, you see it is a beautiful clear sky, not much haze out there. High pressure sitting right on top of us, and that's one of the reasons why we have this ozone, real stagnant air mass with all the sinking air underneath it, trapping all the pollutants. So we don't have real good wind to flush it out. By the way, I do want to point out just on the south end of this little ridge is this little guy right here, just a little disturbance, going to move right over us tomorrow. And you know what that'll do? It'll give us a day that's below 90, mid to upper 80s. So that's where we are right now. It's been so hot this month that we celebrate days in the 80s. Western zone, it's a mostly sunny day, 89 degrees. And you can see starting off nice in the morning. And there you have it, 80s to around 90. Now, in the hill country, it's the mid 80s tomorrow. Really a nice day. Comfortable in the morning. Mostly to partly sunny skies, especially in Comal County, where we may actually get a few more clouds. Central zone will have 87, 60s in the morning. There you see it, it's a mostly to partly sunny day and dry, and 80s in our eastern zone for a change of pace. Patchy morning clouds, and then you see really not much of a rain chance, although on Friday you have a slight rain chance in your forecast. So here it is, your planner, look at this, 65, a lunch hour of 79. So maybe it's the lunch out on your favorite restaurant patio with your colleagues and friends. Then 87 for the ride home. The weekend, it's still going to be blazing hot on Saturday. That ties a record high. And then 89 on Sunday. And I have this little 10% rain chance. And we're going to get a drop into humidity. I do want to point that out. And also later next week. So anything that's below 60 is comfortable air. Down to 30s is refreshing. So let's take a look at it here through the weekend. Humidity drop on Sunday. New data showing that there might be a random little shower in our areas as front goes by Saturday night through the first part of Sunday. Here's the second front next week. I'll call this our next weather maker. Slight rain chance with it. And I see a steady diet of low to mid 80s, possibly trying to push in the area for next week. So you'll see it here in our 7-day forecast. 87 tomorrow, tying the record high on Saturday. And then next week, there it is. I'm going to go 84 right now with a morning low almost into the 50s in San Antonio, but just a little 10% rain chance for now. Here's a look at our western zone. We've got 80s tomorrow, 92 Friday, 95 on Saturday. Hill country, slight on a little bit cooler for you there on Sunday. And here's our eastern zone extended forecast into the weekend. Guys, over to you.
Don is on assignment.